Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I am Death from Above. Got an exotic max for you today. Very excited. Can't you tell by the tone of my voice on the Fabian Strategy? Okay, let's go. Let's get the energy up. I just can't with this gun, man. So anyway, guys, we're going to talk about the Fabian Strategy today. Go over the perks, look at it, and give you a little bit of lore on it. I looked up the name because I was pretty interested. So I have knowledge of the history of the name of the gun. Victory. So, let's look at the Fabian Strategy. I'm standing in front of the gunsmith because you get it from a quest for hitting level 3 on your Titan with the gunsmith. So we'll look at the Fabian Strategy. It reads, wait for enemy to make a mistake, die, stand by for ghost resurrection, repeat as necessary. So that's the Fabian Strategy. Now, Fabian Strategy in history was a strategy that was implemented by a Roman leader when Hannibal was invading. And what happened is his strategy was to not engage Hannibal directly because Hannibal was beating their armies. So he was like harassing the supply lines and running around and avoiding battling him. And it actually made some people mad. They didn't like it. They were like, why aren't we fighting this guy? We're just running away. So that's the Fabian Strategy. You run away, you harass the enemy, but you don't directly engage them. But the Fabian Strategy for the Titan says go headlong into him. So I don't know, man. I don't know where that name came from. But let's take a look at the Fabian Strategy and talk about it. We'll take a look at the stats. So it's a high rate of fire, low impact auto rifle with not so good range, but pretty good reload. It has crowd control pretty much given to you. It's got that first perk for crowd control. We're gonna look at Planet Destiny, look at the stats. So rate of fire for the Fabian Strategy is 88, impact is 8, range is 22, stability is 42, reloads 55, aim assistance is 50, which is mid to high. Equip speed is 26, which is really slow. Recoil direction is 80, which means it has a pretty good amount of recoil, and zoom is 15. It's a primary, they don't have a lot of zoom. So those are the stats. With the perks on it, it changes a little bit, like the mag size goes up or the small bore or something like that. So comes with smooth ballistics, CQB ballistics, linear compensator. It has life support, which means kills while critically wounded have a chance to regenerate your health. I think that should be, it does regenerate your health, but I don't know. That would be the red death. Extended mag, lightweight, small bore, and then front lines is the main perk. This weapon has increased handling, stability, and rate of fire when enemies are close. Now, this exotic perk has garnered a little bit of criticism saying, hey, it's not working. And it is working. It's just unfortunately hard to notice. And I think that is actually a failure. That's about the same as if it wasn't working. So what's the point of an exotic perk if you can't even feel it? You don't even notice it. So I don't think it's working as the creators would desire it. I know it's working as intended, but it just whatever. So the reason I'm doing this video is I listened to Crucible Radio. It's a podcast that some guys do where they talk about the Crucible and other things. And they went to Bungie and they got to talk to John Wisniewski, the lead guy on the weapons. And he actually talked about the Fabian Strategy specifically and talked about what it was meant for and how it was meant to be used. He said it's meant for a Titan that's like busting down the doors on the front lines, coming in, blasting. And with the name Fabian Strategy, it doesn't make sense because Fabian Strategy is the complete opposite. But anyway, let's get to PvE and PvP performance and gameplay and my analysis. So PvE, it does all right. I loaded up the daily mission, went in and killed some stuff on Cade's stash, and I used it okay. I kept bouncing around between different perks in PvE, kind of, doing one extended mag, doing one lightweight, doing one small bore. At first I started out with small bore, but the mag size goes down to 36. It's not as usable at 36. So I landed on at the end extended mag, and I was trying to get in the front, get into people, and punch them in the face and shoot them, and you can't feel the exotic perk. You don't feel it happening, and I was disappointed by it. So finished the daily mission off. I actually towards the end was just using my sniper and my heavy, so it didn't grab me. So now PvP, I went into the daily and it was salvage for PvP. It's not a game type that lends itself well to this type of weapon, but I was playing like it was meant to be played. I was running out there trying to shoot stuff, get the salvage, get the kills, and it just wasn't happening. So the highlight reel is going to be very lackluster on this. I literally go into the daily, run it down, do some stuff, and it's just not, the stability is not so bad. that you can't get headshots with it, but it's not a pleasant gun to use in PvP and one-on-one engagements. You're gonna lose. The time to kill is not fast enough, and you know, in that map with that game type, the distance was too great. So, does it get my fun gun approval in PvE or PvP? No. I think this is a gun that needs to be looked at again. I know it's working as intended, but it needs to be addressed and looked at again. Maybe improve it a little bit. It needs an exotic update. It needs a weapon update. It's a cool gun. I like the way it looks. I like the way it sounds. I wish it was better. So there you go, guys. That's the Fabian Strategy. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I think most people, when they get it from the gunsmith, they use it for a while, then they just put it away. They're like, I'm putting it away. And that can happen with exotics. And Bungie has been known to come back, change some stuff, and then you go back to that exotic, and you're like, it's amazing! So hopefully they'll do that with this gun. But anyway, guys, I'm Death from Above. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate the views. Until next time, I will see you later. See you, bye.